Hi everybody, welcome to my newest video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Disney look and what to wear to your Disney Culture Representative Program interview. So to start out with, a lot of you who have seen my other videos are probably thinking, wow Mariah, you know nothing about the Disney look because you are never in compliance with it. And to that I have to say you are correct. So in all of my videos that I've been filming, they're on my days off from work. This video that I'm filming today, I actually did work this morning, so my makeup is what I would normally wear to my job here in Canada. And even this is too dramatic for Disney. If you've done your research on the Disney look, I don't need to explain this to you, but if you haven't, if this is the first you're hearing of it, the Disney look is a kind of dress code compliance that needs to be followed by all Disney employees. And the bare bones of it, when you really get down to it, needs to look natural, needs to look blended, needs to look professional. So to start out with, I'm just going to mention a couple of really good products that I used at my interview and that I'll probably be wearing a lot working down there. Because the key to all of this is to know what already works and to work with that. So because of my very pale complexion and the color of my hair, I'm using a lot of champagne colored products. So to start out with, I've got this beautiful highlighter that I'm gonna throw on my hand here for you. So we're just gonna go, see it shimmer? So I used this at my interview. It does blend really well. This is Watts Up by Benefit. It's like Watts, like light. It's a pun. And it's also got the brush on here so you can blend it with your brush. That's a sponge that comes right on it. How convenient. Also going to show you this lovely lipstick color. This is called Ramblin' Rose, also by MAC. Or not also by MAC. My eyeshadow is also by MAC, which is why I'm thinking that. So this color looks like this when you first put it on. And like on my hand, that looks pretty dark for the Disney look. But when you think about it being on your lips rather than your regular skin tone, and then if I close this up real quick, and then you blend it a little. It's a very nice color. It's Disney look compliant as well. And then I have my eyeshadow. I wear this a lot to work. This is called All That Glitters, also made by MAC. I'm just going to put some on my finger to kind of show the color. The lighting's really bad in my bedroom, but it's a very, very nice shimmery gold kind of color eyeshadow. So those are some of the colored, wow, can you believe that? Those are some of the colored products that I used at my interview, other than my regular foundation and powder and mascara. That again I wear every day. So the one thing I want to point out to anybody who wears makeup or anyone who's thinking about wearing makeup to the interview, I really want to press wear products that you're familiar with wearing. Don't try out something new for the interview. You want to look comfortable, and if you want to make sure your makeup looks good, you want to use stuff that you normally use. The other thing I want to mention is what to wear to your interview. And actually, before we get into this, two things really quick that I just caught looking at myself in the camera. Thing number one, nails. So these are not Disney look compliant at all. None of my nails in my videos have been. I'm actually working the role of merchandise, but in my pavilion we do sell food and beverage in the merchandise, like in our gift shops. So unfortunately, I actually can't have my nails done at all, which is sad because I like to get my nails done. It's something that I do for fun. It is something that I treat myself to about once a month. Unfortunately, it's not something that my new role is going to permit, so I am going to have them removed before I go down. The other thing I want to mention is glasses. So I am wearing my glasses today. I haven't worn them in any of my other videos. And I did wear my glasses to my interview as well. These glasses do, I believe, fit the Disney look. They are neutral frames. They're got the black color. The style is neutral. I'm pretty sure that these are Disney look compliant. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to wear them in Orlando, which is good because I need them to see sometimes. So then there's what you wear. This is tricky because this varies person to person. I'll start out by saying what I wore. I wore a black dress. The top was leather, the bottom was just a really nice black fabric with thick black tights, black kind of little heeled booties, and a turquoise blazer. The turquoise kind of added a little pop of color. The black was really sleek and stylish, and of course everything I was wearing was very professional looking. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm filming this at like almost 8 o'clock at night, and I get up at 6 o'clock to go to work this morning, so this is not my most professional video. A lot of the other people at the interview, specifically a lot of the other girls I saw, a lot of them were wearing dress pants and a nice blazer or a nice cardigan and a nice blouse underneath, and that is a very good outfit to wear, and if you have something similar to that, go ahead. The two items that I would steer the farthest away from at your interview would be sneakers and jeans, which I don't think I actually saw at my interview, so that was really good on everybody. I've interviewed for a couple of other programs. This was my third time interviewing for Disney, actually. It's the first time I got it, but even with other jobs and just other places I've been, generically, jeans and sneakers are not something to wear to interviews. Now, for me, this is a very normal thing because I very rarely wear sneakers ever, and all of my jeans are black. That's just my personal tastes and my personal fashion sense. So to me, it was very easy to not wear those two items. For other people, that may be difficult. When you're considering what you want to wear to your interview, there are 3 things to make sure of. First thing is that you're not overdressed. You want to look comfortable in what you're wearing. Don't wear anything you haven't worn before. Don't go out and buy new stuff that's going to be uncomfortable. If you do want to buy something new for the interview, I'd recommend wearing it a few times before you go. Like, break in those shoes. Make sure your pants aren't too tight or too loose. Find out if you need to wear a belt. Find out if they need to be hemmed, that sort of thing. The second thing is the exact opposite, which is don't dress too casually. This is something that I've employed for every interview I've ever been to. When you interview for a job, you want to dress professionally and dress a little nicer than you would on your regular days to help get in the mindset that you're in a professional environment. So you want to behave professionally and dress professionally. I find that personally really helps me a lot, and I know a lot of other people who have said the same thing. And the third thing, this mostly applies to females, but does apply to males as well. Make sure everything you're wearing is conservative. Now, I'm not saying that if you're wearing a dress or a skirt, it needs to go past your knees by any means, but make sure everything's covered. Plunging necklines, not exactly Disney look. Anything that doesn't cover your bottom areas. Really, my biggest thing would be to wear something that you've worn before, something you've worn to other interviews and been successful. I really, really like my teal blazer, and I wear it a lot, and it's something that I felt comfortable in, but I also felt professional in. And sometimes it just takes trying on a bunch of different clothes to figure out what you like. That's all I really have to say about that for today. I'm not really sure what else to talk about. If anyone has any suggestions, I know Joy, you're watching this, like, thumbs up, you comment on all my videos, I love you, and I really hope you get the position. Joy's one of the girls I met at my interview. If anybody has any hypothetical topics you'd like to see me mention before I go down, if anyone wants to delve into some of this backstory I've been vaguely hinting at, more than welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I know they must be awful because, again, filming these on my iPod, filming them without a script, and filming them without an editing software, so no background music, no cuts, no editing. I really, really thank anybody who's taking the time and actually watching all of these. It does mean a lot to me.